Hello Internet, I wanted to do something a little bit quick and hopefully you'll think it's a little bit fun as well. If any of you have seen the TV program Inside the Actors Studio, and if you haven't, there are tons of clips on YouTube, just search it. You'll know that the host James Lipton always asks his guests the same questionnaire at the end of the episode. So I thought I'd take that same questionnaire but apply it to horror movies. So all my answers are related to horror movies, but it's the same questionnaire. If you go on YouTube, you can see Kevin Spacey doing the questionnaire. You get the idea. But here's Inside the Horror Actors Studio. What is your favourite word? Well, in this context it's boy, but as enunciated in the Phantasm movies. So what is your favourite word? Boy! So that's my impression of Angus Scrimm, the tall man. Sorry about that. What is your least favourite word? So in solidarity to Crispin Glover in Friday the 13th, the final chapter, my least favourite word has to be dead fuck. His so-called best friend, Teddy, the teddy bear, was such an arsehole, kept calling him a dead fuck, and I'm really glad that that slimy prick got stabbed through the back of the head. What turns you on? The quick answer there was Ingrid Pitt as Carmilla in The Vampire Lovers. But also, what turns you on? The young ghost in room 237 in The Shining. What turns you off? The old woman ghost in room 237 in The Shining. So, simpatico there with Jack Torrance. What sound or noise do you love? I'm going to try and do it. The throat clicky Onryu ghost from The Grudge. I think that noise, considering that she was strangled so her throat's all closed up and her neck's broken, that noise is so creepy. I love it. What sound or noise do you hate? Franklin from Texas Chainsaw Massacre. One of the most unsympathetic characters in cinema history. Certainly, I imagine, the most unsympathetic character in a wheelchair in all of cinema history. When he got frustrated, he just constantly blew raspberries, and I was so glad when Texas Chainsaw stuck him. What's your favourite curse word? So it's not a curse word in a movie, but this is my absolute favourite instance of swearing in a horror movie. It's John Carpenter's The Thing, and it's when MacReady and the rest of the crew suddenly get some kind of idea of what they're absolutely up against. Bob Botine's amazing effects has just burst out of some guy's chest, and Kurt Russell MacReady says, "You gotta be fucking kidding." Brilliant swearing. What profession other than your own would you like to attempt? I actually put camp counsellor for the weed and sex, and I don't think I thought that through. What profession would you not like to attempt? I put S-Mart, Ash's job in S-Mart in the Evil Dead series. I worked a summer job for 2 weeks in a supermarket, and it was absolutely fucking hellish. But thinking about it on the way home, I think I would add to that a profession I'd absolutely not like to do would be any sort of crime scene investigation, or any kind of trying to get the pathology work, getting the bodies into body bags in any of the Hellraiser movies, especially Frank at the end of the first one. I mean, you need a mop and a sponge. And finally, if heaven exists, what would you like to hear God say when you arrive at the pearly gates? There is only one answer, and I'm not even going to reference what the movie's from. If heaven exists, what would you like to hear God say when you arrive at the pearly gates? This is God. I hope you had fun with that. I did.